And let me launch the quiz. Guys, I'll give you 5 minutes time. You have to complete that quiz, okay? And let me open that one. Yeah. So you can see the questions on your screen, I hope, right?
Yes, bro.
So whole three. Just complete that, guys. I'll give you 5 minutes time and then we'll discuss other things. Okay, we'll start the discussion. We'll give you 5 minutes time, guys. Please complete this, okay? I'll be in mute, huh? I'll be in mute. Guys, can you see the questions on your screen?
Yes, bro. We can see.
Why only three participants responded till now?
Yes, Shanmugh, I can.
Yeah, we are submitting it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No issues, no issues, guys. Take your time. So in the meantime, I'm going to start the VM, guys. So I can see that 1 minute. So in case if this is the first class, nothing to worry, guys. Okay. I hope you followed the videos that I have shared with you in the YouTube playlist. Okay. So still, okay, if not followed, please complete that 4 videos. Okay. So we just discussed about the SQL Server discussion, introduction of SQL Server, history of SQL Server, okay, and versions of SQL Server, editions of SQL Servers, and Windows Server versions, and platform dependency, okay, and components of SQL Servers, features of SQL Server, okay, and the process, what is the process in creating the VM, how to install an operating system, how to create a virtual machine, what is virtual machine, how it will work, okay, how to set up the lab initially, okay. So all these things we discussed in the last 4 classes, guys. In today's session, we are going to start discussing SQL Server installation, which is very important, okay. So this is where our actual work will start. DBA work will start. Till last class, it will be Windows Teams work. Windows team is going to take care of it. They are going to create the platform. Okay. So once they created the platform, like once they created a VM, so they will give control to the DBA team. So from that point onwards, DBA team will connect to the server remotely using RDP. So this also we discussed in the last class, how to set up RDP and all. Once we connected to the server using RDP connection, remote desktop protocol or remote desktop connection, RDC or RDP. So is the first thing that we'll do while connecting to the server. So in the organization, we'll connect to the servers using either RDP or RDC. There are some organizations, so we don't directly connect to the servers like as discussed last week, there is a concept called jump server. Okay, so there is a concept called jump server. Guys, in the meantime, you can complete the quiz. Okay, so those who are like, if it is first class, nothing to worry, no need to attend the quiz. Still, if you want to attend, you can just attend that quiz, guys, but it's not mandatory. But for others, it's mandatory, guys. Okay, right. So there is a concept called jump server. Okay, so what is the jump server, guys? So jump server is nothing but like, for example, um, I want to go to US, right? Imagine if I want to go to US from Bangalore. Currently, I'm in Bangalore. Okay, so what I'll do, there is no direct flights to US. I mean to say, not regularly. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take a flight. So you know, right, break journey, right? So this flight will go from Bangalore to Jeddah or Dubai. From Dubai to US, it will go. So it's like that. It's a platform kind of thing. In the same way, we have a concept called jump server. Okay. So in some organizations, people will follow this. Okay. In some organizations, people will follow this. What is this jump server? They don't directly connect to the main server, the production server. There is a platform called jump server. Okay, so first they will log into this jump server. Same using RDP only. Using RDP, guys, if you don't get anything, nothing to worry, please. Okay, that's fine, no issues at all. Just try to listen it. That's it. So same, this is also same like server only. Jump server is nothing but that is also one server. But we don't directly connect from our local laptop to the server initially. Generally, in the last class, what we discussed, in case if we want to connect to the server, what we will do, we'll simply open MSTSC, remote desktop connection. Okay. So this remote desktop connection will open and will give the IP address here, right? Server, for example, if I want to connect to this 253 server, I'll open RDP connection, RDP like using MSTS in the run. And then what I'll do, I'm going to type the server IP address to which machine I want to connect, machine or server, both are same. I'll type the server IP address here, okay, to which machine I want to install SQL Server in this machine. So I'll directly connect, okay, by opening RDC in my local laptop, and I'll simply give my username and password. But sometimes, most of the cases, it will be like this only. In some organization, there is a concept called jump server. Jump server will have a jump server name or IP address. Okay, anything is fine, IP address. So first we'll give the jump server IP address here. Okay, here we'll give, imagine 192, or like in the organization generally servers IP addresses will starts with the 10 series, guys. 10 dot. Okay, so it will start with the 10 series. So 10 dot, imagine my jump server IP address is 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 258. Okay, first I'll connect to the server. Initially I'll connect to the server. Okay, this is my jump server, right? Either I'll give the name of the server here. Instead of IP address, I can give name also. Okay, so I'll give the jump server IP address or name here. I'll connect it. Okay, from there I'll again open RDP, and from there I'll try to connect to the real servers, guys, just for the enhanced security, extra security. Okay, guys. So first I'll connect to one server. From there onwards, I'll connect to all other production servers or organization servers, whatever it is, a production or non-production. Okay, so this is called jump server. This platform means whatever server you want to connect, first we'll connect to 258 using RDP. From there, I'll open again RDP like MSTSC. MSTSC is the shortcut, right? What is this? What is this MSTSC, guys? What is this MSTSC? MSTSC is the shortcut. Okay. Hey. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
done,
bro.
done. Vinay, can you please check your connection? I guess Vinay is not able to hear me. Okay. Vinay joined with the audio or not? I have to check. Vinay, can you hear me? 1 minute, I'm just updating him. Right, okay. So MSTSC means it's a shortcut in the run we will open, right? In the run we'll open MSTSC, will type MSTSC, right? So it will give you this window. So there we will type the jump server IP address. Okay. So once we are connected to the jump server IP address, it will be like this only, normal server only. Okay. Once we connect to the jump server IP address, from there we are going to open again MSTSC. From there we are going to connect to the servers, guys. This is called jump server concept. So we have some tools also like Citrix apps and all. Citrix, what are the other tools, guys? Some of you are already working, right? So you people are using any apps for connecting, like using jump servers?
VMware VDI.
VMware.
VMware VDI.
Okay, very
Okay,
good.
very good.
One more will
One
be
more
there.
will be
Commvault or something will be there. Not Commvault. Commvault is a backup tool, but one more will be
Yeah,
there.
hello, Sharmak. I have a small concern.
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, generally we use. I just want to know, like, generally we use VPN for this, uh, like, contacting the local servers of the like client. So, why we need this jump server again? Like,
I,
how?
I said it's not mandatory.
Okay, okay.
In some organizations, people will follow for extra security. Okay, so some people directly. So how you will connect to the server in case if you have any issue or if you want to do any work, how you will connect to the server initially?
Yeah, like in our organization, we would have like some probe kind of thing to for connecting their local servers.
Right. So
Yeah.
you will
From there,
open RDP. From there, you are going to connect to the server, right?
yes, yes.
So you are not using any jump server, right? So some organizations people will use direct RDP. In some organizations, people will use
Yeah.
jump servers. Again,
Oh.
jump server is only for extra safety. It's not mandatory to have the jump server.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So that is called jump server, guys. We have one more tool is also there. Citrix apps is the famous one. Most of you, those who are working, I guess you heard about the Citrix apps. So using Citrix apps, it will act as a jump server. First, we'll log into VDI. Okay. VDI. So VDI interface. From there onwards, we are going to connect to the server. Same process is same, guys. If it is direct RDP, you will open run in your laptop and you will type MSTSC to open this RDP, or you will just simply type a remote. If it is jump server, you will directly connect to the jump server using same RDP concept. From there again, you will open RDP to connect to the organizational servers, guys. Clear? Any questions here, please? Any questions, doubts? Questions, doubts, guys. So 21 people out of 25 people participated in the quiz. So let's discuss about this. Okay, so I'm going to end the poll and I'm going to share the results. Okay. Okay, right. So you're able to see the results on the screen, guys?
Yes, bro. We can.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So let's discuss this one. Okay. So identify the wrong SQL Server version group. Okay. So 11 people marked second option, 10 people marked fourth option. Which one is correct? Second or third? Second or fourth? Second or fourth, guys? Can you see the questions on the screen? I guess you can see the questions, right?
Yes.
So fourth one
Yeah.
is correct or second one is correct? I mean to say, as
Second
per
one
the
is
question,
correct.
as per the
Second one is
question. Yeah. So the correct answer is second option, guys. We don't have SQL Server 2012 R2. Okay. We have SQL Server 2000. We have, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess it was like 2017. Okay. I mean to say it is 2017. So in this case, both are correct only. Both are
Yes.
correct only. So instead of 2017, I gave 2017. I'm sorry, guys. Both are correct only. But the main theme is like this is wrong answer. 2005, 8, 8 R2, 12, 12 R2. There is no 12 R2 version SQL Server. Okay. Right. Second question, identify the wrong Windows Server version. So 5 people selected the first option, 3 people selected the second one, 11 people selected the third option, and 2 people selected the fourth option. So which one is correct answer, guys?
Third option.
Third option. There is no Windows Server.
Version 14.
Okay, I said wrong Windows Server version. Okay, so there is no Windows Server 2014. So third option is the correct answer. And SQL Server 2019 build number starts with. Okay, so two people answered like 14.0. So it's actually starts with 15.0, guys, not 14.0. Okay, so it will start with 15.0. And build number format. So here most of you are confused, I guess. Okay, minor version, major version dot minor version revision history actual build number. Okay, so first 7 people answered the first option, which is wrong answer. 4 people answered the third option, which is again wrong answer. The correct answer is the last option, major version dot minor version dot actual build number dot revision history. Okay, so here the third option, I started with minor version. No, it will start with major version.
Major.
Okay, so identify the free edition from below. So standard is not at all free, guys. You have to pay the money. Good morning. One. Standard edition is not at all free. 4 people answered standard edition, which is wrong answer. Of course, no one selected enterprise. That's good. And express edition, which is correct answer, guys. Okay, so express edition, 15 people marked the express edition as the correct answer. That is correct. And 2 people again marked Dev edition up to 2016 is a free edition. So I guess you confused here. Up to 2016 Dev edition is not free. Okay, from 2017 onwards, Dev edition is free. Developer edition, guys. Dev edition means developer edition. Okay, from 2017 onwards, developer edition is free. Up to 2016, you have to pay money for the developer edition also. Any questions here, guys? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. So, okay, so yeah. Any questions here? Any questions, doubts? Is that clear, guys?
Yes, Shanmugh. You said that MSTSC, no? That is a shortcut.
MSTSC. Yes, yes, MSTSC is the
That is the
shortcut.
shortcut of to run that command.
Correct. To open the, see, when you, let me, Windows R, okay. You can, how you can open this, okay. How you can open RDP, either you can just click here and you can type a remote. You will get it, okay, remote desktop connection. Or else there is a shortcut. What is the shortcut? You can simply open run and you can use MSTSC. Okay. So if you type MSTSC and again this window will open, RDP window will open. Guys, I'm using 2 screens. Okay. So I just shared one screen, main screen. So in case if you can see any new windows, okay, don't worry about it, guys. I'm just dragging that window from the another screen. Okay. So either you can use a remote, okay, you can type remote in the start to open RDC, or you can open run and type MSTSC in the run, so that you can open RDC directly. Okay, fine, guys. Any questions here? Questions?
Yeah, Shanmugh, Shiva. In
Yes,
a interviewer ask the question person and build number. This is possible, no?
I'm not getting you, Shiva. Interviewer asked the question. Yeah, they might ask. See, generally, if you go with 4 years or 5 years experience, they don't ask, Shiva. Okay, so but in case if they got doubt on you, if you don't have enough confidence and if you're not talking loud, I mean to say not talking confident, then they will ask these questions also. Generally, for 4 years, 5 years experience, they don't ask what is the version, what are the versions. Okay, so what are the Windows Server versions, SQL Server versions, components, features. They don't ask these things. This is only for our basic idea. Okay, so the background you should know, right? Otherwise, if you don't know the versions, how we can proceed? It's very difficult, right? So only for understanding purpose, versions are there, okay? But in the interview, generally they don't ask. But in the real time, it's very important. Why? Because always you'll connect to the servers, right? So you should know which version it is by just looking the build number. Okay. So interviewers
Okay.
generally they don't ask questions from the last classes, guys. Whatever classes we discussed, last 4 classes, mostly they don't ask any questions from there. That is the background basic, okay? So the foundation. So they don't ask any questions. In case if they got any doubt on you, they might ask, right? One more update for all of you guys. For the registered students, I just created this link, which is very important. I'm going to post this in the chat. So you can bookmark this. Every update you will get it from here only. Okay, so please bookmark this. Okay, 1 minute. Meeting group chat. Right. So you can see the link in your Zoom chat, guys. Right? You are able to see the link in the Zoom chat.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please open. Please, in case if you are connected from laptop, or else try to open from your phone also. Okay, you can open this link, guys. This is very important for the updates and all. Okay, so everything you will get it from here only, right? So I guess you can see my screen, right? Right. So I gave you editor permissions to all of you, but don't edit anything, just mark it. Okay, please don't change the columns, names and all. Keep the names as it is. That's how I saved your contact for future references and all. I have to know from which batch you are, right? So that's how I just saved your contact. So don't change any contact names. Okay, so don't change anything. Just only thing is you have to mark this. Okay, so in case, so in the last class we discussed about the first option, like what is the software received and downloaded. This is an option. Initially it will start with. So in case if you downloaded the softwares, if you received and downloaded the softwares, you can mark it as done. If it is in progress, you can mark it as in progress. If it's not started, you can mark it as not started. If you're stuck somewhere while doing any task, you can mark it as I am stuck. It's very important for me, for you as well. Okay, so if you don't practice at the end of the day and after the course, Shanmukh, where is the job? Then I can show you this. These many topics you practiced, these many concepts you completed. So you can decide then. Okay. So very important for me, guys. I have to track each and everyone in case if you not only for the job again. Srinu, B46 Srinu. Okay. Srinu means B46 Srinivas. Right? Okay. So B46
Oh.
Srinivas. Yeah. Fine. Right.
So,
So
bro, I have one doubt here. So, my name was showing like B51 Subramanian Armugam in this sheet. So, what I did was I just changed to B52. So, we are B52 batch, right? So,
no.
just want to.
Guys, again, I'm requesting don't change anything.
Okay,
Don't change your names. Only you have to mark it.
okay, bro.
Why? Because it's not like your batch 52, you joined batch 52, but I got your contact in the last batch itself, right?
Okay. It's
So
for your
that,
reference.
yes, it's for my reference.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thanks.
So don't change your names, guys.
Just want to let you know.
Srinu,
Yeah.
not an issue, Srinu. You are the only one Srinu, right? Do we have multiple Srinus in the list, Srinu? That is for my reference, guys. Guys, don't worry about the names. That's for my reference.
Okay, bro.
Okay, so if I added initials and all, again, I have to compare the original sheet and this sheet. So it is going to waste a lot of time. Okay, so this is how I saved your contact and your register numbers. Don't worry about the names. I don't think there is a duplicate in the names as of now. If there is a duplicate, I'm going to rename it. Okay, guys, is it
Okay.
clear? So this is very, very important, guys. In case if you stuck at somewhere, okay, I can help you on that. Okay, instead of waiting for me, if you stuck at, I'll keep checking this sheet regularly. If you want, you can fill it now itself. Okay, so this is very important for us. So I'll keep checking this. I'll keep checking this, and in case if you stuck somewhere, I can help you on that. Okay, right, guys? Do you want me to add anything to the sheet? You can, in case if you stuck at somewhere, you can just select I'm stuck, and you can add the remarks here. Whatever remarks you have, you can add it here. Okay. Clear, guys? In case if you don't see your names here, don't worry. Once the registration process is completed, then will be added, will be updated. Okay. Fine, guys. Yeah. And please complete this, not now immediately, but by today evening, you can complete. You didn't get access, Harish? I'll check that one. Just ping me your name and Gmail ID to my WhatsApp, okay? Right. 1 minute, guys. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. So let me start the VM, guys. So I hope you know how to start the VM. In case if you don't know, okay. So let me let me explain, guys. So in the last weekend, we created this VM batch 52 virtual machine. So in case if you want to start this VM, you have to double click on this machine, guys. Okay, just double click on this. So the VM will start. I'm starting the VM. Let me, you're able to hear, right?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so this is the control, right? This is the VM, guys. Currently it's starting. So like regularly, like while practicing, 1-2 students got the same kind of doubts that we have already discussed. Okay, like access denied errors and all. Okay, so some of you got access denied errors. So you know, right, what is the mistake? Why you are getting access denied while connecting to the server through RDP? One or two people. Yeah, 1 or 2 people got the error access denied. So while connecting to the server through RDP, so you got the access denied option. I mean to say error. So why will get that error, guys? So in case if you are connecting from server to server itself, you have to connect from local laptop to your server, right? Okay, so in case while connecting, what people will do, they will first log into the server. From there itself, they'll do RDP to the particular server. In the server, they'll do RDP, which is wrong, guys. From your local laptop, you have to do RDP. You have to open MSTSC here, remote desktop connection here, and you have to connect to the server. But what people will do, sometimes, not everyone, guys, 1 or 2 people did this mistake. So once the VM is created, you'll directly jump into the VM and you're opening MSTS in the server itself, and again you're trying to connect to the same server itself. Okay, so that's why you'll get access denied error. So this is how you have to follow, guys. Open MSTS in your local laptop, type this server IP address in the MSTSC, and then you can connect to the server, guys. Okay. Any other things that you want to discuss while practicing, guys? Any other things?
Yeah, sure. I have one doubt in practice.
Yes.
Initially, I created a 20 GB hard disk drive, but after the installation of Windows 2019, I have faced some issues like what I'm screenshotted you in WhatsApp. So
Right.
it partiated 2 parts only, but I don't do anything in backend. So
Not
what
sure
where
why
I
it was partitioned. Okay. So generally, if you follow the same steps, generally the same disk will be there, but maybe because of some any OS restrictions or something like that, maybe it was partitioned automatically. So is the VM created successfully and you are able to connect to the server?
Yes, yes, complete. The process is completed. Just I have stuck at one point. I don't do anything, but it converted into 2 parts. Why
That's
it
okay.
is
That's okay.
happened?
Not an issue. Not an issue. Windows, guys, see Windows related things. We will discuss like whatever we need to configure the setup. Okay, so why it was doing like that? Why it was like created as a 2 partitions? maybe in case if any limitations are there from OS side, from your local laptop, from your laptop OS side, in case if any some limitations are there, might be because of that it was created two partitions. Generally, it will create only one partition, but that doesn't create any problem to you. Okay.
Okay, Shanmugh. After that, I am changing the drive capacity to 25 GB. So in that time also it shows two parts. So
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Yeah.
yes.
Not an issue. Not an issue. So in case if it is running smooth, that's not an issue. Okay.
One more doubt, Shanmugh. If, for example, can we change, for example, I can take 25 GB initially, but after that I can increase the, I mean, storage to 30 GB or 40
You
GB
can do that. You can do
in
that after
VMware.
creating. Yes, we can do that. You can do that. There is a command in case you created a VM with a 20 GB, with a 20 GB hard disk.
Yes, yes.
Later, if it is not sufficient, if you want to add extra GB, you have to stop the virtual machine. You have to run one command in the command prompt. Okay. There is a extend query that you can get it from the Google. Okay, so you have to stop the VM, you have to run that command so that it will be extended, your disk will be extended. After that, you have to do some changes in the disk management. So then we can extend the drive. Okay.
Okay. Can we do the same in organization, or it is
No. That will be
Windows?
taken care by the Windows team and storage team. We don't involve in those things. Okay, so extending the drives, adding the new drives, installing operating systems, network related things, everything will be done by the respective teams. Okay. So in this case, extending the drive can be taken care by the Windows team or storage team.
Okay,
Installation of creating VM, installing operating system, installing the prerequisites will be done by which team, guys?
Windows team or storage team.
Wintel team is going to take care of it. Setting up the IP addresses, setting up the RDPs and all will be done by the
Network team.
network team or sometimes Windows team. Mostly network related core concepts will be done by the network team, guys. Sending IP addresses and all, okay, will be done by the network team. So once everything is ready, then we will simply connect to the server and we are going to start installing SQL Server, guys. Fine. Any other questions? So let me connect to the server remotely. So now what I can do, I can open this. So let me go to the old IP address. I guess I'm connecting to the same network. Okay, I didn't change my network. In case sometimes you people will practice, sometimes you'll practice in the hostels, in the PGs. Sometimes you'll go to your friends' homes. Okay, so you people will do like this, right? So the network will be changed whenever for example, you are in the PG, you are connected to the PG network, guys. Okay, PG internet. Suddenly the power is gone. So again, you want to practice, right? So again, you'll turn on your hotspot, mobile hotspot, and then you'll connect, right? So when the internet is changed, the IP address will be changed, guys. Only in the practice, not in the organization. Organization, you'll get a static IP addresses. The IP addresses won't be changed in the organization. But while practicing, when you change the internet, why? Because the VM and the laptop both are connected with the internet. In our case, in the organization, they will connect with intranet. Okay. In our case, they are both connected with internet. So in case if your internet is changed from Airtel to Hathway to some other network, Jio, from Jio to some other Vodafone. So if you are changing your internet, the IP address of this machine also will be changed in the practice, not in the organization. The organization IP addresses are fixed, static IP addresses. Okay. Fine, guys. So internet should be there to connect to the servers remotely. Without internet, you cannot connect to the server remotely. That is one challenge. Second challenge is in case if you are not able to connect, maybe there are some limitations like OS side, we have already discussed it, right? OS side limitations. So you have to use Windows. Your laptop should be Windows 10 Pro or 11 Pro. Windows laptop version should be 10 Pro or 11 Pro. Okay. So for professional versions only, you can use DP connection and you should have internet connection. Both your server and laptop should be connected to the internet. And mostly these are the main challenges. In case if you are not able to connect, means check your internet connection, whether the local server, I mean to say the server is getting internet or not. That is one thing that we want to discuss. And one more thing that we want to discuss, Windows 10 Pro, 11 Pro, RDP, right? So these are the main things, guys, that you have to keep in mind. Right. One more thing, that in case RDP is not working, nothing to worry. Okay. It's okay. You cannot only practice RDP, but remaining everything is same. Okay. Remaining everything is same. You can directly connect to the server and you can start installing SQL Server. So RDP is not a roadblock to any of you guys. Okay. If you are not RDP, just for the organizational experience, real-time experience. Okay. In case if RDP is not working for you, nothing to worry. Connect to the server directly and then you can start practicing, guys. I hope you know how to connect to the server directly. This once the server is started, how to log in, guys? Use Control plus Delete. Click on the server screen once and use right control plus delete, guys. Right control plus delete. So I have to give the password. So in this way, you can connect to the server directly. So once the server is opened, then you can start practicing your SQL Server installation. Okay. One more thing, guys. Who is Victor? Who is Victor? Victor, do you have my number?
Hi, Sanmukh.
Yeah, hi.
Sanmukh, could you please share the link again? Actually, I am not able to see that.
Who is that?
Could you please share that link which you shared previously?
Oh, Himanshu. Okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
Let me share it. Okay. That's fine. Not an issue. Victor, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Victor? Yeah, just share the link again, guys. You can just check that one. Himanshu. can you
Okay,
share-
got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. Sorry. Victor, can you hear me? Rajilpat, Sai Sandeep, what happened? You didn't turn on your mic, I guess. Sai Sandeep, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, internet problem.
Okay. Internet problem. Who is that?
Sir, Sandeep.
Okay, fine, right? You're able to connect us with them.
Uh,
No issues, no issues. Okay. And 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Victor, can you hear me, Victor? Guys, please don't mind. I have to check this one. I guess you joined with a different name, but I'm unable to recognize you, Victor. So in case if you join with a different name, let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep you in a waiting room. Okay. So we'll wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Chalo, guys. I just connected to the server directly. Okay. So now you can see the server directly. You can open this, whatever you want, you can practice in case if RDP is not working. Okay, fine. So now I want to check the IP address of this server. How to check? Just open run, or you can just use Windows or else you can just type run here in the Windows and you will get the run option. Okay, so from there you can just type CMD, or you can directly type CMD also. Right, I just want to show you how to open run and all. Okay, no, not an issue. Right click on the start button, guys. Okay, right click on the start button. You can able to see the run option. Yeah, you can see a run option. This is the long cut. The shortcut is Windows plus R. So let me open command prompt here. I want to see IP address, right? What is the command for that? IP config. Okay. So the same IP address is there. 192.168.137. You have to always use IPv4 address. Okay. IPv4 address. So now go to your laptop. Now I have already this IP address. Last week I just connected to this IP address only. 192.168.137.253. Done. Both are same. Click on connect, guys. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. So let me give the password, computer password, your server password, guys. Okay, so you will get this yes or no screen. Click on yes to connect to the server, guys. Once you connect to the RDP, see your direct machine will be locked, guys. Either RDP will work or direct connection will work at a time. Okay, clear, everyone?
Yes, bro.
Yes, yes.
Right. Right. Okay, fine. So now we are ready to install SQL Server, guys. So the machine is ready, everything is ready. We can start installing SQL Server. So in case if you want to install SQL Server, what you should have, guys? You should have SQL Server software, right? Without SQL Server software, we cannot install SQL Server, right?
Yes.
Right. So what we can do, go to this PC, generally where we can see the software in the D drive. But in the D drive, already Windows Server is attached. While creating this VM, we have attached the Windows Server, right? While creating this VM, we have attached the Windows Server. Okay. So now I have to replace this Windows Server with the SQL Server. In the organization, what we are going to do, guys, we will have a shared path. So through the shared path, we are going to connect to the shared location, and then, okay, shared location. Through the shared location, you can copy the softwares in the organization, guys. But here, you can go to this Oracle VirtualBox Manager. This is called Oracle VirtualBox Manager, this interface, where I can manage all the VMs. I can start the VMs, I can stop the VMs, I can create the VMs, I can delete the VMs, I can change the settings of the VMs, configurations of the VM, everything that I can do through this Oracle VirtualBox Manager, guys. Okay. Now I want to attach the SQL Server ISO image. So I hope you remember how to attach Windows Server ISO image, right? So in the same way, so now Windows Server part is done, right? So we can directly replace the Windows Server with the SQL Server. So go to VM settings, right click on this, go to settings, and then you can, what you can do, guys, go to storage section. Here you can see Windows Server, right? Just replace Windows Server with a SQL Server 2019. Initially, we'll start with the 2019, guys. Please be muted. I'm getting the echo. In case we don't have questions, please be muted, guys. One minute. Right, okay, so replace the Windows Server ISO image with the SQL Server ISO image. Okay, so I just replaced, guys. If you click here, okay, if you click here, you can see the list of softwares. In my case, in your case, you can just see 2-3 options. So choose virtual optical disk file, and you can choose the SQL Server. Where go to the download section. You will download the softwares to one location, right? Go to the download section in your laptop. Choose the software that you want to attach. So I want to attach 2019, right? So I just attach 2019. So that's how you can attach the software in the practice. In the practice, okay? In the organization, what we are going to do, guys? In the organization, we will have a path like this, okay? Let me tell you the path. Generally, I'm not saying this is the exact path. Path will be like this. This is just a reference path. Server name or IP address, okay? Backslash softwares, backslash SQL softwares, backslash something like that, okay? This kind of path will be there in the organization. Shanmukh, from where I can get this path? You have to check with your colleagues, guys. You have to check with your colleagues. They are going to update you the path. You have to copy that path, go to the server that you connected, open, run, and just paste the path here. Okay, so you are getting something, right? Let me copy this, Control C, and go to the server, Windows R, Control V. So you have to paste the path here in the run. You have to hit enter or OK. Generally, you will get this error, no issues. Why? Because we don't have this kind of path existed. Just for reference, I gave you. So once you open that path, same like folder, it will open same like folder. Okay. From there onwards, you can able to copy the software, guys. Okay. So now see here. Earlier it was Windows Server, right? Now you can see SQL setup was attached. This is how we will attach the software. This we have already discussed in the last class, guys. Those who joined today, for them, I'm just explaining again. Right. So now we are ready. We have copied the software also. We have attached the software also. We can start installing SQL Server. Okay. Right. So now let me open the setup file. Right click, open. You cannot directly double click on that, guys. You have to right click, open. And then here out of these many files, you can see one file called setup file. This is very important. Using the setup file only, we can install the SQL Server, right? So open the setup file with what option, guys? We have to open.
Right.
Run as administration.
Very good. Always
Run
application
as
related
administration.
files. Yes. Always application related files. See here, the type of the file is application. Always remember one thing, as a DBA, all the application related files you have to open with run as administrator. Okay. You have to open with run as administrator, guys. All the application related files you have to open with run as administrator. So right click, choose run as administrator, and you will get yes or no button, guys. So just hit yes. Here is that button. Generally, you will get yes or no button when you are using run as administrator. So you have to choose yes, guys. Okay, you have to choose yes. Once you open that, so the setup file will open. Okay, so it's opening, guys. Just give me a minute. Taking time. Go to this again, right click, run as administrator. This is a problem with the two screens. So yes. Let me drag this to this one. I'm just sharing again, guys. Thank you. Right. Okay. So you're able to see my screen, right, guys?
Yes, bro.
Right. I'm just adjusting this bar. Okay. Fine. Okay. So go to the folder and right click, run as administrator. Sorry. Normal only. Let me kill some unused process. You don't worry about this, guys. You don't worry about this. So I'm just killing unused processes. That's it. In my local laptop. Close this, open, and this PC, open, and set a file with run as administrator. I'm not getting the test or no scan ID. Why this was CPU is 100%? I guess we have to restart.
Whenever you're clicking on runner administration, the CPU utilization is going high.
Yeah. Maybe this is creating the problem.
Yes.
This we cannot stop. Okay, do one thing. We'll do one thing, guys. Let's restart the server. Let's restart the server. Maybe there is an issue with the server. You know, right, how to restart the server. Just click on the power button and restart it and choose any planned actions. Other planned you can choose. Right. Let's check the server, guys. Why? Because there is an issue with the CPU utilization, I guess. In the meantime, we'll discuss one thing. I guess. Let me discuss this. Right, okay. So let's discuss about this. There is a machine. So let it be, guys. We'll connect in 2 minutes. Huh? So I mean to say we'll connect to the server in 2 minutes. In the meantime, let's discuss this one important, very important. Okay. So log off, sign out, shut down, restart, disconnect. Anyone know the difference between these things, guys? What is log off, what is sign out, what is shut down, restart, disconnect? Right. So mainly like log off, disconnect, and the shutdown. These are very important.
Can you share the screen, Sandeep?
Okay,
I'm not able to see anything.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I can see your task manager.
Right now.
Yeah. I can see your notepad.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Fine. So you should know the difference between these terminologies, guys. What is log off? What is sign out? What is shutdown? What is restart? What is disconnect? In what scenarios we'll choose which option? Okay. So mainly these three are very important options. Okay. So very important, guys. Log off, when to do log off from the server, when to do disconnect from the server, when to shut down, when you are going to shut down or restart. Okay. We'll never shut down. Generally, we'll tell you. So when you can restart the SQL, I mean to say Windows Server. Okay, Windows Server, guys. So Log off means if your work is completed. Say for example, you connected to some XYZ server, guys. Okay, you did something, you want to like install SQL Server. So installation of the SQL Server is done. The work is completed. Okay, so then in that scenarios, if your work is completed, on the server, then you can log off from the server. Log off or sign out both are same. Log off or sign out both are same, guys. Okay, sign out is the new word in the latest versions. Generally, we use it to use log off command. You can choose sign out. I'll show you, don't worry, I'll show you. When we have to choose, say, for example, your work, whatever things are related to the SQL Server, it's completed, guys. So no pending actions are there on the server. So everything is completed. You can sign out from the server directly. Okay. For example, you are taking a backup. So 6 o'clock is the end of your shift, 6 p.m. You are going to log out at 6 p.m. in the office. Right. But at 5:45, you initiated a backup in the server. You connected to the server, something like 192.168. Something 10.25. You connected to the server and you initiated a backup. Backup at 5:45. Okay. It will take 1 hour. Imagine it will take 1 hour to complete this backup. So do we need to stay 1 hour even though your logout time is 6 o'clock?
No.
Not
No.
required, guys. In this scenario, in case if any pending actions are there, what you have to do, you can directly disconnect from the server. Okay. So no need to, you cannot log off. In case if you do log off, what will happen, guys? When you do log off, it is going to close all the existing tasks. When you do log off, it will close all the existing tasks, guys. For example, you are taking a backup, and if you do log off, the SSMS will be closed and it will create, I mean to say, not in the backup case. I mean to say, for example, let's go with the copy case. Backup is not a perfect example. Let's go with the copy case. You are copying a file, a backup file. Okay, you are copying a backup file, which is 1 terabyte, which will take one hour to copy the process. So in such scenario, if any pending actions are there, if you are still working, if you don't want the applications to be closed, you can choose disconnect from the server. If all the works are completed, there are no pending actions on the server, then you can choose log off or sign out from the server. When you do log off or sign out, what it will do, guys, it will close all the applications.
Yep.
When you do log off or sign out, it will close all the applications. In case if you are copying something, that interface also will be closed. In case if you are doing something, that interface also will be closed, guys, when you do log off or sign out. Okay. But when you disconnect from the server, whatever pending things that are running, okay, whatever the pending things that are running in the server, the pending things will continue in the background. Okay, so in case if you are copying some files, you are running some transactions in the SSMS. So all the pending things will still run in case if you disconnect from the server. Okay, but if you log out or sign out or log off from the server, what will happen, guys? All the actions that are running on the server will be killed. Automatically, it will be killed, and then you are going to exit from the server, guys. So in case the only thing is you have to remember 2 things. If any pending work is there that is currently running on the server, you have to, what you have to do? Log off or disconnect.
Disconnect.
Disconnect from the server. If any pending works are there, you have to disconnect from the server. If no pending works are there, you can log off from the server. Shanmukh, always I'll go with the disconnect. Is that okay? That is not okay. Who will remember all these things? Shanmukh, always I'll go with the disconnect. So that is not good. Why? Sometimes if you keep on disconnecting from the servers, which is not properly closing or not properly exiting from the server, your account that you are using will be locked, guys. Okay, the account that you are using to connect to the servers will be locked. Again, you have to request Windows team. Windows team will check on which server the account is locked. They are going to sign out from that server. Then only you are able to again connect to other servers. So if any pending works are there, then only disconnect from the server. If no pending works are there, always prefer to choose log off or sign out from the server. Okay. These are the two things. Shutdown will never ever do in the lifetime. As a DBA, will never ever shut down the server. If you shut down the server, that will be your last day in the organization. If you shut down the server, that will be your last day in the organization. Why? Because when you shut down the server, again, you have to, not you cannot. Why? Because if the server is down, you cannot connect to the server, right? So the interface that you can see here, Oracle VirtualBox Manager, this will be controlled by the Windows team in the organization. In the organization, this interface will be controlled. You can start, stop VMs from this interface, but this interface will be controlled by the Windows team. You will not have any access. You don't have access to this interface. So it will create a problem. If you shut down, again, you have to request a Windows team to start the VM. Windows team will escalate the issue to higher authorities. This guy shut down the server. By mistake you are doing also, it will lead to the termination, guys. In some organizations like service-based companies, they'll work for the clients only. They don't work for you. Why? Because client is giving money. Okay, if client says, I don't want this guy, that will be your last minute. Within a minute, you can lost your job in the IT. It don't take even a minute also. So if client says, I don't want you, that's it. Organization, they don't even ask why. He's a hardworking guy, only small mistake he did. No, not even one excuse also. If client says, no, I don't want this guy, okay, chalo, they are going to at least sometimes what they are going to do, if it is a product-based company, I mean to say, they are going to terminate. If it is a service-based company, they'll keep you on the bench. Maybe they'll try for the other client. So it will be very risky, guys. Never ever shut down the server. There is no such activity to shut down the Windows server as a SqlDBA. Okay. We'll always restart when, in case while doing patching the servers, in case when you apply a new features that you want to take effect after the installation. So in such scenarios, we'll restart the servers after a lot of approvals, but we'll never ever shut down the servers. Forget about the shutdown button in the organization. Only you will shut down your laptop, not any server, guys. Clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, bro.
Right. Okay. So don't ever shut down the server, guys. So it will create a lot of problems if you shut down the server. Right. So 1 minute. Right. Let me connect to the server again. Not sure why it's creating the problem. Connecting to the server again. Right. Okay. So let me close this. You can close the server manager, guys. Not an issue. And just drag this bar. You can just drag this bar and you can adjust this. I have zoom controls, guys. That's why I'm adjusting that bar. Right, open this folder and go to this PC and right click run as right click open, and then you can choose setup file with run as administrator. Right, now it's opening. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, bro.
Okay, done. So now if you see here, guys, this is called installation center, guys. Listen carefully. We'll do one thing, okay? Let's go for a break. Why? Because we'll start the installation, which will take 1.5 hours. So I cannot give you breaks. So let's go for a break, 10 minutes break. We'll be back at 8:30. Okay, so we'll discuss within 10 minutes. I'll be back, guys. We'll discuss the installation, SQL Server installation. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Yes, and I had one doubt.
Please, please.
See, for that servers, for the task is how can we find the task is for that? Using the task manager, or else is there any tool will be there?
You're asking about this one?
Yeah, because if you want to do or log off or
No,
disconnect.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay. So from here itself we can do. Okay. If you want to do log off, just click on the Windows button. You can see here your username is there, right? Click on this username. You can see sign out for new versions like Windows Server 2019, Windows Server 2022. You can see the sign out button. For older versions, Windows Server 2008, 8R to 12, 14, sorry, 12, 16, you can see log off button here. Instead of sign out, you can see log off here. Okay. Or else there is a command also for log off. Windows R, just log off. Log off. If you type this command, automatically you will exit from the server. But when you do the log off, what will happen? In case you are running one copy process, it will be killed. You are running one insert transaction, it will be killed. Why? Because all the tasks will be killed when you do log off. I mean to say, if there are no tasks that are running currently, you can go with log off. Log off is the best option when there are no tasks that are currently performing. If any tasks are running, some transactions are running, some copy process is going on, then you have to disconnect. From where we can disconnect the server? You can see this option, right? This server control close button. See here, if you keep your cursor here, you can see disconnect option. Okay, it will pop up. Actually, it's not coming, but generally if you keep here, it will pop up. Okay, just close it directly. You'll get a yes, okay button. Just see your remote session will be disconnected. Programs on the remote computer will continue to run after you have disconnected. You can reconnect to this remote session later by logging again on the logging again. Okay, so that's how you can see, guys. You can click OK automatically. Whatever processes that are running, I'm just clicking cancel. It will continue to run, guys, when you choose disconnect button. Okay, right? So in case if there are no processes that are running currently, what you have to choose, guys? What you have to choose?
Log off.
Log off. Always you have to choose log off. There are no processes currently running. If any processes are currently running, always you have to disconnect from the server, guys. And shut down, restart, you know, right?
Yes.
You can see disconnect here also. When you click on power button, you can see disconnect here also. You can disconnect from here. Shutdown will never ever touch this. Restart also, be very careful while restarting. Sometimes when you touch the mouse pad with the wet hands, instead of this option, okay, this option will be selected, and both are same only. If you choose restart also, it will show you shutdown option here. Other plan, if you choose anything, okay, so it will show you the shutdown computer. See here, to shut down this computer, will confuse whether we have selected restart or shutdown. Okay, for restart and shutdown, it will show you the same option, guys. So be very careful. Don't touch the server. I mean to say laptop, your local laptop, the laptop that you are using to connect to the server. Don't touch with your hands. Automatically, it will select this. Sometimes I'm not saying regularly. These are the experiences that we have seen till now. Okay. So shutdown, don't ever choose shutdown, guys. Restart always. You have to restart in case if there is a need. I'm not saying every time you have to restart the server. No, if there is a need after approvals, then only you have to restart the server, guys. Okay, chalo, clear, everyone?
So what all the tasks are running in the server? How can we see that? Is
That
it
you can see from
transparent?
task manager. Yeah, you can see from task manager. In case someone initiated a task, see, only thing is, Rajesh, if you initiated the task, you can see on the screen, right?
Yes,
For
yes,
example, you initiated a copy process, you can see on the screen currently, right? If someone initiated, that is not going to affect, guys. For example, Rajesh is there, Srinivas is there. You connected through your connection, like you used your name, Rajesh name, you connected to the server, you initiated a copy process. You cannot log off. Why? Because you initiated. Okay. So as you initiated that copy process, you can see on the screen itself. But still, I want to see the tasks that are running. You can go and check the task manager. Okay. If someone, Srinivas initiated, you can log off from the server. Why? Because that is not from your connection. Srinivas initiated from his connection. He has to take care of log off or disconnect. But you are not initiating any task, or you are not running any task currently, right? You can happily log off. Getting my point, Rajesh? If you initiated the task, you can see
Yes,
on the
yes.
screen itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Still, if you want to see, you can check it from the task manager also.
Yeah, got it.
Guys, everyone, is it clear? Very important, log off, sign out, disconnect, restart of the servers. Is it clear, everyone? Any questions? You can ask me, guys. No issues. Questions? No questions? Are we good? Fine. Then let's continue. Listen carefully. From this point onwards, our work will start. Whatever we discussed till now, we will be taken care by the Windows team. Once we got the request from any of the users, application team to install SQL Server 2019. So what you have to do, you have to initially copy the SQL Server 2019 software from your shared location to the server. That is the first step you will do. We have already discussed how to copy using a shared path. We are going to copy the software like this. The shared path you have to check with your colleagues there. They are going to give you the shared path location and all. Okay. So this is first step. Then the second step, in case if you are installing older versions, you have to install, I mean to say Windows team will be installed that .NET framework. But in your practice, if you want to install a .NET framework, you can directly do that from the server manager. Okay. You can just, for 2019, 2022 Windows servers, .NET framework will be installed by default. Okay. So in this scenario, we don't need to install .NET framework. Okay. But still, if you want to install, how to install .NET framework, go to server manager. From where we can go, just click on start button. You can see server manager button. So here you can see, close this one, add roles and section. I mean to say it is starting as of now. Let's wait for this to complete. Here something is browsing, right? Yeah. So click on this add roles and features, go to next, next, next. This will be done by the Windows team again. This is not SQL Server, SqlDBA work will be done by the Windows team. Okay. Next, here you can choose .NET framework. Okay. So let me show you. You can choose .NET framework, expand this HTTP activation, click add features and non-HTTP. All these things will be installed by the Windows team, guys. Okay. So nothing to worry. So generally it will be installed. If you want to see whether installed or not, go to server manager and you can just go to this screen, features will be selected, or you can check it from the add or remove programs also. Okay. So .NET framework, go to next and next and next. And finally, you can click on install, but sometimes it will be failed. Yes, Satish, we'll discuss. So what you can do, go to specify an alternate source path. You have to give the path here. Where is the software and all. So generally to install software, what we can do is, what we can do, 1 minute. Let me go to the server and here, let me close the setup file. Why? Because the path, again, we have to attach the Windows Server software. Go to your machine settings, go to settings, go to storage, just replace. Why? Because .NET framework will be there in the Windows operating system file, guys. Okay. Just attach Windows operating system file again, and again go to the server. Now you can see, make sure it is showing Windows. Just refresh it. Yeah, it is showing Windows now. So go to this window, and here actually the .NET framework will be there in the sources folder, in the SXS folder. Okay. Copy this path, Control C, and paste it here in the alternate source path, Control V. Okay. D:\sources SXS. Just add one backslash, not required, but just add it and click OK and install. This is how you can install .NET framework if you want manually, but this one will be done by the Windows team, guys. Okay. This work will be done by the Windows team. Yes, Satish.
Yeah, sure. Sharmukh, actually, this is being done by the Wintel team.
Correct.
But actually, what is the purpose to install
See,
this
.NET Framework
.NET?
is the prerequisite for installing SQL Server. Why? Because SQL Server will run with a .NET Framework pre-builds. See, for example, if you want to cook something, we need some prerequisites, right? So in the same way, SQL Server, there is a dependency for SQL Server components. Some of the SQL Server components like SSMS and all. So there is a dependency with the .NET Framework. So that's why it's mandatory to install .NET Framework, but this will be done by the Windows team. One thing, first thing. Second thing is, if you are using the latest Windows Server operating systems, no need to install .NET. It will be automatically, .NET Framework will be installed when you are installing OS operating system. But still, in case if you are installing older versions, you should know, right? For example, you are installing 2012. .NET Framework is mandatory on the older versions of Windows machines. In that case, .NET Framework is mandatory. It won't come along with the operating system. You have to request Windows team. They are going to install. Mostly they'll install. Why? Because not only SQL Server, lot of components will run based on the .NET Framework prerequisites. So .NET Framework is very important, mandatory for most of the Windows applications. So even though you don't ask, by default, Windows team will install the .NET Framework after the installation of the operating system. Okay. Fine, Satish, clear? Can't hear you, Satish. Your voice is breaking.
Sorry, I was talking on mute.
Okay.
Yeah, and is this the kind of scenario that we get in real time where we
99% you don't get it. Why? Because Windows team, there will be a checklist for them. Once the Windows Server operating system is installed, they have to install .NET Framework also by default. Okay, so it will be installed. .NET Framework will be installed by the Windows team by default.
Yeah, Sharmukh, I have one doubt. So, what we need to check before installing the SQL Server in the Windows Server? There is any request to check?
What is your question?
Once Windows is built, right? So, what we need to check in the server? So, before installing the SQL Server.
Oh, that's what prerequisites in the last class we discussed. Okay, .NET Framework is a mandatory thing. Okay, remaining everything is like CPU, memory. Those are normal. And why? Because you'll get a very big machine. You are not going to get a 2 GB machine and all in the organization. So only thing .NET Framework. 99.99% it will be installed. Still, if you have any doubts, go to Server Manager and check the screen whether .NET Framework is selected or not. That's it. Remaining and all like drives, we will have a fixed drives, storage and all like these things that we have already discussed in the last class. Like we should have a storage to install the SQL Server. Generally, you will get every server, you will get 100 or 200 GB storage. So nothing to worry about the disks also. So by default, you will get the disks as well. I guess we are going to, okay. Chalo guys, what we can do now. So we'll discuss other things in case if you have any questions. Why? Because now if we start SQL Server installation, definitely it will take 1.5 hours. The people who join from the US, they'll for them it will be like night 12:30. So it will be difficult for them. Okay, so we'll discuss any small topics are there, and in the evening session we'll we'll continue with the SQL Server installation. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll discuss like other things, small things.
Sharmukh, how do you know dot framework will install in 2019 or 22? Oh, by default, it will come, but for our purpose,
That's what Server Manager. Go to Server Manager and go to the feature screen. Okay, so if you go to feature screen, this will be selected. Okay, this is the Server Manager, right? Add roles and features. Next, and next, and in the feature section, if it is installed, it will be selected like this.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. If it's not installed in the earlier screen, you can see right a blank box is there like this. Blank boxes will be there if it's not installed. If it's installed, selection will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this class, we are installing 3.5. 4.7 is already installed, right?
Installed, yes. Why?
Okay.
Because in 3.5 you will have .NET Framework 2.0, 3.0.
Okay.
So which is very mandatory. Okay, so that's why we'll include this 3.5 components. See, installation is succeeded. You can see here installation succeeded, and then you can close it. So generally, what Windows team will do, they'll install a lot of components and all, right? So sometimes they'll restart the server, sometimes they don't restart the server. So before installing SQL Server, one more checklist is you have to restart the Windows Server, always for safer side. Okay, you have to, two things are very important. Okay, people generally they don't restart the Windows Server before installing, and they don't, sometimes they don't use run as administrator. So you'll get different errors, guys, if you don't follow these two practices. Okay, so what you have to do, guys, before installation of SQL Server, you have to restart the Windows machine once. Even after installation of SQL Server also, you have to restart the Windows machine. Before and after installation, you have to restart the Windows machine. If it is a new box, that will be fine. Why? Because it's a new server. The server is not yet live. So once the SQL Server installation is completed, then it will be hand over to the application team. But this is a new server. You can restart multiple times without taking any approval. For example, this is the request. Customer is already having, for example, this is one server. Already imagine already a SQL Server 2019 is there in this machine, which is running since 1 year. Since an year it is running. Now customer is asking, hey, can you please install second instance 2022? So now tell me, guys, installation of SQL Server is a downtime activity or it's not a downtime activity?
Downtime.
Downtime activity
Downtime
means, you know, right? Downtime activities means downtime. Downtime means server will be restarted. Okay, technically the server won't be available. The server will be down for a while. So installation of SQL Server is a downtime activity or it's not a downtime activity, guys? Tell me.
It's not a downtime, right?
It's not a downtime activity. Tell me, guys. Tell me.
Yes.
Just to try it. I am not asking the answer. Just try it. Okay, whether it is a downtime activity or not a downtime activity. You can use.
Actually, before
It is a
installing, there will be
downtime
no
activity.
users that will be connecting to this, so there will be no live production happening stuff. So we can say it is not taking any downtime or something like that.
Yeah, since it's a new installation.
Tell me, guys.
Maybe
If
other
that
The
is the
answers
services
from
existing,
may be
everyone.
running,
You
other
can.
production services may be running in the server.
Hmm.
So
Very good.
not only the DB might be available in the server.
Very good.
So
So
these
answer is yes and no. Okay. Yes, it's a downtime activity. As just now we discussed one scenario. One instance is running since an year. It's already live in the same Windows machine. One SQL server is running, which is already live. You are installing second server. Before installing second instance, what we have to do for best practice? For best practice, what we will do?
We need to get them
We'll restart the Windows server. When you restart the Windows server, the other instance also will be down. The production will be down, which is a downtime activity. If it is a fresh box, nothing is there. This is the first time. This is yet to live. It's not a downtime activity.
Yes. Okay.
Clear, guys? The answer is it's a downtime activity. Why? Because you have to restart the server before and after installation of SQL Server. If already one instance is up and running with another application, you have to take approvals from them as well, and then you have to restart it. Okay?
Yeah.
If nothing is there, if it's a very fresh box like now, you can happily, blindly, you can restart. No need to take any approvals. You can restart n number of times. Before it is going to live, you can restart n number of times without taking approvals. But if already it's live and you are again installing one more SQL server, then you have to take proper approvals. Then only you can proceed with the installations. Okay. Chalo guys. So let me show you that Logoff option. Okay. So you can use sign out option. So if I do a sign out option, okay. So whatever things are there that are going to be closed. Okay. So you can see now signing out. Signing out means once your work is completed, then you are exiting from the server. Server will be up and running. If you see here, I just signed out. Server is up and running. It's running now. You can see. I'm just exiting. My work is completed. This is a room. This is a classroom. I just attended till now. My class is completed. Like I'll exit from the class, right? In the same way, till now you are in the server. You are doing some tasks. Your tasks are completed. We'll exit from the server by just choosing sign out, or the command is log off. Okay. But again, you can log in again, guys. Okay. Later also you can log in again. But again, you have to use the same RDP option to connect. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Right. And again, I'll use RDP action to connect to the server. Right. Right. So now there is the same way, command way, Windows R. What is the command, guys? Log off is the command method of signing out from the server, guys. If it is GUI, you have to click sign out button. If it is command, through command you want to sign out, you have to open run. You have to type log off. You cannot type sign out. Okay. So sign out is the GUI option. Log off is the command that you have to run in the run. Okay. So now again I want to connect to the server. Okay. So again I'll connect, and then this time I'm going to show you the disconnect button. Okay, so now you can close this, or you can just click here, power button. Avoid this, guys. Avoid this. Okay, why? Because if you want to disconnect, there is no difference by choosing this or this. But if you choose this, sometimes what will happen, in case by mistake, instead of disconnect, if it is selected other options and all, it will create a problem, right? So avoid disconnecting from this option. You can directly close the server. Close, click OK, done. Still server is running. See, still server is running. Okay, so as server is running, SQL server will be up and running. If SQL server is up and running, application will be up and running. Nothing. N number of times you can connect to the Windows server, and once your work is completed, you can exit from the Windows server by choosing sign out or log off. But never ever shut down the server. Now again, I'm trying to connect to the server. So where is my server? Okay, you can just use this option, and you can again connect to the server, but never, okay, shut down the server, guys. There are some scenarios like installation of SQL server. You have to restart. In such scenarios, we'll restart the server, but we'll never ever shut down the server. Restart. You can choose any of the planned actions. You can continue. When you restart, it will be stopped actually. Okay, so if you see here, it will be stopped, and again it will start. So when the machine is down, whatever applications that are running in this machine will be stopped, right? So which is the downtime activity, right? So that's why you have to be very careful. So if it is a fresh box, you can restart many times. Depends upon the requirements. If it is already existing box running since days or whatever it is, days, months, weeks, years. So you have to take proper approvals. Then you can restart the server, guys. But we'll never ever shut down the server. Chalo. So any questions? Anyone having any questions here, guys? In the evening class,
can we connected the organization through daily in RDP, or can we connect the server directly through VM once we share?
That's what. See, direct is not at all possible, sir. In the organization, see, as we are controlling this, we are creating this, we are starting, we are stopping. So we can do here through this Oracle VirtualBox Manager. But in the organization, this interface will be controlled by the Windows team, Wintel team. So only they can connect directly. Other teams cannot connect directly. All other teams can be connected through RDP only.
Yeah, okay, sure. Once we sign out to the server, can we connect it next day? I think when we connect it to RDP only. Okay.
Next minute itself, we can again connect through RDP.
Okay, okay, Shanmugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, is there any difference between restart and reboot, or both are same?
Both are same. Both are same. Both are same. Restart, reboot, both are same. Any questions, guys? questions. So in the evening class, which is very important, guys. So we are going to discuss SQL. I need at least 2 hours to discuss that one. Okay. Slowly we'll discuss, right? Lot of components will be there. Everything that we'll discuss with examples. So if we start now, minimum 2 hours it will take, or worst case 1.5 hour it will take. So it will be very late for other guys, and even it will cross 3 hours duration. So which is very, you feel like uh, you are listening lot of things, you'll forget. Okay, so that's why in the evening class we'll discuss. Okay, freshly. Fine. Any questions? If anyone is facing any issues, let me know. I can help you. We have some buffer time. So in case if anyone is connected through system, and if anyone is facing any issues, let me know.
Shanmugh. Actually, I have installed that SQL Server, but I could not see that log folder.
Log folder.
Yeah.
Which log folder, sir?
Shall I? Can I share my
You
screen?
can, let me stop sharing. You can share your screen. So my question is, why you need log folder?
To check that whether that installation has been happened successfully or not, we can see that.
So while installing SQL Server, while which error you are getting? 1 minute. Let me stop sharing. 1 minute. I got the messages. No, don't make it to restart. Okay, clear. Okay, done. Fine. Okay, so you can start sharing. Rajesh.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes. So what are you doing currently?
Yeah, I have installed this SQL Server in this.
This will be discussed in the evening class. Okay, so now why? Because people will confuse.
No,
What these people are
yeah,
doing.
okay. I think is that in that we can see that one of the directory where the log files will be folded.
No, not sure how you installed. Maybe you missed something. Okay, so will be discussed in the evening, this part. Okay, so this is not yet completed, right? Others will be confused. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Right. I can help you on that. No issues. In the
Yeah.
evening we can discuss. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No issue.
SQL software will you share some? Yes, Shiva Gurunathan. I will share. I guess I have already gave you the access. Check your Google Drive shared with me. Okay, Google Drive shared with me. Shiva Gurunathan, check your Google Drive shared with me. Chalo, any other questions? Anyone facing any issues while practicing installations, configuring, setting up RDPs?
And Sharmukh, if a request came to install SSMS, also the task also done by us.
SSMS, there will be no request and all. So that is a prerequisite. Okay, why? Because without SSMS, we cannot connect to SQL servers. Of course, we can connect using SQL CMD, but that's not like a, not everyone knows commands, SQL CMD commands, right? So everyone are comfortable with SSMS only. So SSMS is a prerequisite of SQL Server installation. So this will be discussed after the SQL Server installation. So generally, once the installation is done, in the post installation steps, we have to install SSMS. That's mandatory. No one will ask you to install SSMS. Why? Because SSMS is only for DBS purpose, not for application purpose. Okay, so all the DBS has to connect to the server, right? SQL server, right? They need SSMS. In such scenario, SSMS is mandatory. Post installation, we have to install SSMS. No one will ask, but still we have to install SSMS. That is for our purpose. Even you are also going to work, that is your work area. SSMS is your work area. So you have to use SSMS only for a lot of activities. So definitely after installation of SQL Server, you have to install SSMS.
Okay. If at all in VDI install means that will be taken care by
That will be Windows team. VDI kind of stuff will be taken care by the Windows team. Still, if they are asking anything, that there is nothing is there in installing SSMS, so only install button will be there. So Windows team, they know a lot of softwares how to install and all, they know. So they are going to install. In the VDI, Windows team will install, but in the servers, DBA team has to install.
And what about the BI tools regarding that SSRS and
Will be discussed in the evening.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah. Clear, guys?
Yes. I said, if in organization, if somebody asked, somebody raised a ticket about how to installation SQL, so what are the steps we need to follow in their system to install SQL?
Generally, we'll never ever install SQL servers in the in the user's laptop, Kirtana. Okay, we'll never ever install SQL servers in the user's laptop. Right? So maybe they might ask you to install SSMS in the local laptops, the laptops that they are using. Hey, I don't have they might think that that is a DBA teamwork. Guys, again, one more valid point. So installation of SSMS in the user's laptops will be done by the Windows team only. Getting my point, guys? In the user's laptop, we will never ever install SQL. There is a difference between SQL Server and SSMS. I'll tell you in the evening session, nothing to worry. SQL Server is an application, okay, like database application, which is very important. That is the core. SSMS is a tool. That is also an application, but that's a tool. Like a client and server architecture will be there, right? So see, SSMS is a client or tool. By using this tool, I can connect to the SQL Server. SSMS is a tool, SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. By using the tool, I can connect to the existing and running SQL Server. So users, they might ask you to install SSMS in their local laptops. Okay. So that also will be taken care by the Windows team only. Why? Because we cannot directly copy SSMS. So we cannot install. In case if he's your friend and all, that's okay. You can download it from the Google if Google option is there, if internet option is there. But the legal way is, the official way is Windows team has to install, and sometimes we don't have installation permissions to install in the user's laptop. So only Windows team will have installation permission. So they will connect with a different account and they will install SSMS in the user's laptop. Only SSMS will be installed in the user's laptop. SQL servers won't be installed in any of the user's laptop. If anyone is asking like that, you can tell them that why they need a SQL server. Okay, why they need a SQL server? We don't install anything in the local laptops. That's not the organization policy. Why? Because you might not know that whether we can install or we cannot install. Generally, we cannot install in the user's laptop unless and if they have enough permissions from the director level and all. Okay, this guys has to work, this guys has to practice. So let's install a test copy in their local laptop. In such scenarios, we can help them to install, but generally we don't install any SQL servers in the users' laptops. Clear, Kirtana?
Oh, yes, yes, good.
Yeah. But checklist is same. In case if you still have any such kind of queries, the same checklist, .NET framework, okay, everything is like same, like how we followed the same kind of things we'll follow. And we'll never ever install any paid editions in the user's laptop, okay? If they are still asking, once they got the approval, we can install the free editions like developer edition, express edition and all. That will be discussed in the evening, okay? Clear, guys?
Do we have patching? Are we going to cover this part?
Patching, sorry, patching.
Are we going to discuss about patching in this
Of
session?
course, very important, Kirtana. Patching is very, very important. As a DBA, we are going to do regularly. We'll do the patching. Okay, so it's very important. Rajesh, please add the comments in your column. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
in your remarks section, in your column, you can add the comments so that I can easily understand. Okay, so yeah, no need to again add the name. Just in under your column, the last option, you can add the remarks. Fine. Any other questions, guys?
Yes, Shanmugh.
Yes, please.
Like if you do sign off or log off, SQL servers will be running, right, background?
Of course. If you do sign out and you are simply exiting. Sign out and log off is the process of exiting from the server. Okay, so server will be still be servers. It will be up and running only. Nothing will happen to your server. So if the server is up and running, your SQL server also will be up and running. Guys, people will have an illusion that in case if I came out from the server, okay, the SQL service will be stopped. No. If SQL service is stopped, imagine Amazon is not going to work. The live applications will be down. If SQL service is down, the live application will be down. If Amazon is using SQL server in the back end, if SQL server is started by someone, I mean to say restarted by someone, okay, so the Amazon application will be down for a while until the server is going to be back. But log off, sign out, both are, you are simply exiting from the room or server. Your work is completed, you are exiting, you are coming back, but the server will still be up and running. So nothing will happen to your SQL services, it will be up and running. So your application will be up and running. Okay. Clear, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Fine, then we
So
are
this
good.
installation topic will be continued in the afternoon
In the
session.
evening session, correct. Yes, in the evening session, it will continue. We'll start freshly. Yeah, we'll have enough time so we can
And
discuss.
one request is keep uploading these videos wherever we get it for our references, so that after
Of
this,
course you will
after
get it.
completion
Of
this,
course you will get it. There's nothing to worry, you will get it. Okay.
after completion of these classes, we can keep it for a reference and we can start practicing. So
That's what.
it will be
See,
helpful for us.
definitely you will get it. Nothing to worry. But by next weekend onwards, it will be immediate. But until, I mean to say, this weekend I'll upload it manually. Next weekend onwards, it will be like automatic. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah. As of now, just follow the batch 52 YouTube playlist, guys. This will be uploaded there itself. Okay, so you can just keep checking, and in case if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe and enable the notifications. So once I uploaded the video, you will immediately get the notification. You can start practicing. Okay. Yeah. Anything to discuss, guys? And please fill that sheet that I have already shared in the Zoom chat. I need that every time. I'll monitor it, guys. If you are not yet started, I'll ask why you haven't started the topic and all. I'll follow up, or my team will be follow up with you. Okay, so it's very important for me. Okay, fine, guys, please follow that one. Please fill that sheet regularly. Chalo. Anything to discuss, guys? Same evening, 7 p.m. IST, 9:30 a.m. EST. Okay, so tomorrow morning for them, for us today evening. Okay, 7 p.m. IST will connect, guys. You can use the same link until further communication.
Okay, bro. Thanks.
Shenmukh, regarding that version, you have said that for 7 -7 from that point was not added in that notes.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's what it's not like a -7 + 7 is not in a Microsoft document. It's just explained with my experience. Okay. Still, if
No,
you
yeah, got it. I have gone through that, but
yeah, you can just add it. Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Chalo then, okay. So thank you, guys. We'll connect in the evening at 7 p.m. IST using the same meeting link. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you,
Bye,
Shenmukh.
bro.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Shenmukh, I have one doubt.
Please,
Last
yes.
yesterday, I think last class, we can enable the network settings in server and file manager. Like we can create some IP address, right? For new.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Is it our work or it is given by server name or IP address
no,
from,
Windows.
to connect the RDP?
No, see, connect to the server using RDP, we have to work, right? And setting up the RDP connections will be taken care by the Windows team.
Okay, so in connection of RDP, can we, I think IP address, we can do the work or they can
No,
give
no,
us
no. See,
like IP
only
address?
whatever we did today, like
Okay.
connecting to the server will be our work. If you have
Okay.
work,
That IP address,
that will
how
be
can we
taken
get
care by
we
the
can get in organization?
in the ticket they will mention. For example, if user comes to you and hey, Mahesh, can you please install SQL Server and so server, right? They'll mention server name, right? So
Okay.
if they mention server name or IP, they'll sometimes people will mention IP address, sometimes people will mention server name. So using that server name or IP address, you can connect. So in the ticket, the request, okay, so they are going to include the IP address in the ticket. So from
Okay.
there, you will
Okay.
get to know the server name and the IP address.
Okay. Okay. Simply we can
Correct, correct.
take that IP address and we can connect the RDP.
Correct. For example, if 1,000 servers are there in the organization, don't know on which machine I have to install SQL Server. But user comes to you, hey, Mahesh, please install SQL Server on so server. They will include in the ticket. If they don't include, you can ask them, hey, where is the server name? Server name is missing. Can you please add the server
Provide the
name?
server name. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they are going to add the server name.
Okay. Okay. We can take that and we can paste it the RDP. We can connect the server.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we can do that.
Okay. Okay. The backend network enables are doing the
Everything will be done.
Windows team.
Only today evening onwards, whatever we are doing, that is our work.
Okay.
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 Whatever we did till now, every task will be done by different teams.
But these are the simple ones, but these ones are also
Yeah,
been
why? Because we
then
have to
only
practice. That's why throughout the next 2 months, you are the Windows team, you are the network team, you are the DBA team.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
why?
That's
Because we are setting up from the scratch.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
One more doubt. Can we log out or sign out from this VM if anything possible, or just we can shut down the server? Sorry, we can sign out the server only.
Your work,
Here,
if
which
you here you can shut down. Why? Because you know the class is completed again. I'll connect in the evening only, right? So now this is not a live application, right? I cannot
yes.
make this server up and running till evening. Okay, so I'll shut down now again before starting the class. I'll start the VM, but in the organization it will continuously up and running.
Okay. Not server. I am asking virtual mission. This virtual mission batch number 52 running right
That's
now.
what. Now why you are going to keep it active? Now tell me till evening. Why our work is
Yes.
again in the
How
evening.
can we stop or last
You
sign out
can
from
shut
this?
down. You can shut down directly. You can shut down. See, this is the server, right? I guess I have already shut down. Okay, I have exited from the server. I guess, yeah. So only shutdown. You can use the shutdown button. Let me connect to the server.
No.
And
I'm not asking server. It's virtual mission. I am asking. And I
this one
understood the
right.
server. How we
This
can
one
log
right.
out,
This
sign
one
out.
right. This one right.
Yes.
If you shut down, it will be stopped here.
Okay.
Okay. So let me show you that one. I'm connecting to the server again through remote. Okay. So now I'm going to shut down. Why? Because my work is completed. The class is completed.
Yes.
Harish, please ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay. Right now my work is completed, right? So what I can do, I can just simply shut down the server. Once I shut down the server, the VM will be updated. Okay, so power button and shut down. My work is completed. And again, don't think like this. Okay, so my work is completed, so I'll shut down the server in the organization. No,
No. Simply we can
not
sign up.
live. This is not live.
Sign
Okay, so
out.
this
Sign out
is
the.
for a practice. Yeah, this is continue. So and then now my server is going to shut down. Once the server is shut down, automatically, okay, so the VM will be updated. Okay, let me show you. I
It
can.
shows power off, right? Once we shut down.
Yeah, you can do that. Power off means shut down only. Okay, so you can.
No. Once we shut down the server in
No.
virtual
No. It
machine,
will show you. It will show you power off.
power off, right?
Yeah. Now it was shut down, right? See, now it will go to powered off. It will go to powered off state automatically. Once it's completely down, then it will go to powered off state. Only in the practice you have to shut down, not in the organization again.
Okay. Just we can sign out the server only.
In the organization, we'll just sign out. But in the practice, you can, once your work is completed, you can shut down. Now you can see powered off. If you want to start again, double click on the machine, it will start. Then you can connect to the server remotely.
Okay, Shyam.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, done. Any other questions, guys? Shiva, Ganesh, Harish, Manshu, Kirtana, Mahesh, Nikhil, Rajul Bhatt, Sai, Sandeep, Samyukta, Satish, Shravan. I'm sorry. Fine. We'll connect in the evening at 7 p.m. guys. Thank you.
Thank you.